Hello everyone, looks like I am live and welcome to a new day of new tools and playing with different energies with the tools of access consciousness. So we started the How to Become Money workbook today. Isha and I, Isha Baba Sethi and me, we started the um, original How to Become Money workbook today online with a number of participants. And that is something that we have been doing over 9 years now. Initially, the two of us would sit together on every 1st of Jan and do it simply because this How to Become Money workbook changes so much, not just with money. I mean, I know the name is originally How to Become Money workbook. So yeah, it does change stuff around money immensely. It also changes a lot with who you be. Because something that I heard Gary Douglas once say is that if you have a money problem, you want to ask, who am I unwilling to be? It's not, what do I have to do? Where do I have to go? It's not about, oh my God, I don't have the education or I don't have the whatever. It's more of, what am I not willing to be? So when I started to play with this energy of being, and initially I must acknowledge that it really used to confuse me. I used to be like, what is this being thing that, Access, Gary and Dane keep talking about? Like, what is this? And the more and more I started to ask, I started to recognize and acknowledge that that's an answer I really won't find simply because it's it's undefinable. Being is who you be. I know you may be like, that's not the answer I want. But trust me, there is no definition of who you be. It's just who you be. It's like a butterfly. A butterfly is willing to be a butterfly. It's not trying to be a bird. It's like a giraffe. A giraffe is being a giraffe. It's not being a lion. It's that energy of who you be, which is true for you, instead of trying to be something that's not true for you. So, like I said earlier, that the original How to Become Money workbook is one of the most potent and powerful tools. It's a book, but it's one of the most potent tools that you can go to anytime that you are not being you. When you're not being the magnificence, the power, the potency, the awareness, the control, the creativity, the magic, the mysteries, the receiving. You want to pick up this How to Become Money workbook. You want to start to read it. And, it's this excellent workbook which has 13 fabulous questions. And, as you answer them, you start to recognize that some of them don't even make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Like a question like, what does money taste like to you? Like, money tastes to me? Like, what are you talking about? That's one of the questions. And it's really interesting that when you ask that question, it's also followed by a little line in the book that, you probably tasted money when you were a kid, when you put the money in your mouth. And your body still holds on to that taste. Your body still holds on to that. So what if you can actually start to get present with stuff like that and start to release the energy around that? How much can change for you? So yes, that is one of the most magical books out there. It's a workbook and it's an original How to Become Money workbook. You can buy it from Amazon. I will put the link here for you. And Isha and I have been doing this, like I said, every 1st of Jan. We start the How to Become Money workbook. And since almost 7 years, 8 years now, we have actually been facilitating it on the 1st of Jan, starting on the 1st of Jan. This year we started on the 3rd of Jan, as 1st of Jan was kind of busy for us and for people who were choosing. So we were like, okay, let's give them a break to be unconscious for 2 more days, and then let's give them this whack. Not that we give the whack, the book is like it literally shakes you up and wakes you up, and it's like, wake up. So one of the tools in the How to Become Money workbook is the I ams. which we haven't yet reached, but it's, it is one of the most magical tools of access again. And I think you're going to hear me say this for every tool that I've shared up until now, that it's the most magical one. Because truly it is, all these tools are so magical, they're so brilliant, and they change so much that in that moment, in those 10 seconds, that's exactly what you've been asking for. It's just what your body requires. It's just what you require. And the universe brings it to you. So in that moment, that's the most magical one. So yeah, I ams. There are five I ams. It goes as I am power, I am control, I am creativity, I am awareness, I am joy, I am money. I am power, I am control, I am creativity, I am awareness, I am joy. I like to add I am money, which becomes six. So let's say this together. If you are online with me, I'm just checking if anyone is online with me on Facebook right now. Uh, Hi, Devi. Yay, we have Devi who's on. Thank you for being on, honey. Okay, let's say this together. I am power, I am control, I am creativity, I am awareness, I am joy, I am money, I am power, I am control, I am creativity, I am awareness, I am joy, I am money, I am power, I am control, I am creativity, I am awareness, I am joy, I am money, I am power, I am control, I am creativity, I am awareness, I am joy, I am money, I am power, I am control, I am creativity, I am awareness, I am joy, I am money, I am power, I am control, I am creativity, I am awareness, I am joy, I am money, I am power, I am control, I am creativity, I am awareness, I am joy, I am money, I am power, I am control, I am creativity, I am awareness, I am joy, I am money, I am power, I am control, I am creativity, I am awareness, I am joy, I am money, I am power, I am control, I am creativity, I am awareness, I am joy, I am money, I am power, I am control, I am creativity, I am awareness, I am joy, I am money, I am power, I am control, I am creativity, I am awareness, I am joy, I am money, I am power, I am control, I am creativity, I am awareness, I am joy, I am money. So when you say the I ams, you start to get more present with your body. Some of you may notice that right now that it's already happening, that you're just suddenly more present. It's almost like someone picked you up from somewhere and put you into your body. It's almost like, ooh, I'm here now. I'm like right here in this moment. So, there are situations in your life sometimes which are so overwhelming, like a conflict, a fight with someone, or when somebody says something really nasty to you, you kind of freeze and you're like, what am I supposed to say? You kind of freeze. Or when, you lose money, or there's a theft, or you have a really bad fall, or there's or any of those situations that are really not comfortable for you and throw you into this space of overwhelm. Very often the coping mechanism with that overwhelm is to quit. In other words, it's like fight, flight, or go to sleep. Okay, so some of you may go into a fight. You may be like in conflict with the conflict, or you may go into running away from that, or avoiding, closing your eyes to it, not believing. It's like telling yourself, oh, this is not true, this is not true, or literally running away. And when you run away from you, because you can't run away from what's true. If someone's actually in a conflict with you and saying things to you that are really unkind, you're trying to run away from that is really running away from what's actually required for you to be present with. Again, I look at it as a third one because I chose that a lot in my reality when there was something that was really overwhelming. I would just go to bed, I would curl up in my bed, switch off the lights and sleep. And that was my way of coping with the overwhelm. I was like, I just can't deal with this. It's too much. And I would get into bed and sleep. So I really look at it as these three different ways: fight, flight, or sleep, you know. And um, three of them do not contribute. Fight doesn't contribute because fight is about I am right and you are wrong. It never contributes, guys. Even if you win the fight, you actually lost it. So, there is really nothing that a fight creates but ego massage. Then, if you look at the next one, which is flight, again, you run away from the situation. You don't look at the situation. You don't get present with it. You don't ask questions around it. And the third one, sleep, of course, unconsciousness, choosing in that moment. You're choosing unconsciousness in that moment. So when you are in one of these situations, what are these tools? I am power. I am control. I am creativity. I am awareness. I am joy. I am money. When you say this a few times, even three or four or five times, there's a strength that you start to be because that is who you be. You are not the weakness. You're not, you're not that powerless, hopeless being that you believe you are simply because you believe that you couldn't make a choice. Even being choiceless is a choice. That is a really big one. Until you don't acknowledge that, you can't change anything. If you told yourself that you are choiceless, you have chosen to be choiceless. In that moment, ask to be the strength. And to be the strength is saying these five I ams, the six ones that I like to say, simply because when you say I am control, it's not about controlling the situation. It's not, a lot of people will look at control as, oh, it means I have to control you. I have to be more than you. I have to, show that I'm more controlling than you. No, that's what this reality needs to do to prove to the world that they are controlling. Control is really about you being present and being in the question and knowing that you can choose unconsciousness and you can choose consciousness. What am I choosing? That's control in my world. To put it really mild, to put it really simply out there. I am control. I am power. I am power is again not that I have power over you, not that I have to prove that I have more power, so I'll flash my money or I'll flash my clothes or I'll flash my education or I'll flash my house or whatever. It's more of I am power as in I am power. I have the choice. I am the source of creation. I am the one that's infinite. And while I be that, I also look at you as power. I also look at you as infinite. I also look at you as having choice. Because you cannot be power by looking at somebody else as finite. You cannot be power if you look at people around you and make them less than you. Then you're not being power, you're doing power. So I am power, I am control, I am creativity. Creativity, of course, is that energy of creation. It could be anything. It could be a painting, it could be a class, it could be a house, it could be a party that you're creating, it could be anything. Okay? I'm power, I'm control, I'm creativity. I'm awareness. I'm awareness is where you are out of judgment. Because if you are in judgment, you are not aware. You're just judging. You can either judge or you can be aware. So I'm power, I'm control, I'm awareness, I'm creativity, I'm joy. I am joy is the energy of not needing something outside of you to be joy, but to be joy. When you need something out of you to be joy, that's a lie. That's being happy because you have something, because you achieved something, or because you could prove that you are good or great or whatever. Joy is even if I lose all my money, I have joy. It's not being delirious or having that fantasy world around you, but being joy is you're looking at everything around you as what's right about this I'm not getting. For me, that's the energy of joy, where you can look at everything that's happening around you with the energy of what's right about this I'm not getting. You know, joy, and of course, joy is the energy of creation. Joy is when you are joyful to receive $1 and you are joyful to receive $1 million. It's the same energy. There's a level of gratitude. There's a level of Playfulness, there's a level of exploration in that joy. There is no conclusion, there is no justification, and there are no decisions. They're all questions. And then, of course, money. I am money. When you acknowledge that you are money, there is no need to run after money. There is no need of money. You recognize that money is a choice. You recognize that you are money. And when there's a lack of money in your world, which is again a very big lie, but if there is a lack of money in your world in these 10 seconds, you want to ask, what am I unwilling to be that has me creating this or has me choosing this? All right. So these are the questions, friends. These are the six I ams that I like to play with. And play with this and see what this does to you. Play with this and be more of you. Be the strength that you came here to be. Be the strength, guys. Don't break. Don't give up. Do not give it. You are the strength, and the planet needs the strength. And if you give up, it's you not willing to be the gift to the planet that you came here to be. So when you show up as a strength, you show up as a gift. You show up as a gift to the planet. And when you are willing to be the gift to the planet can't help but contribute to you. So have a wonderful day, my friends. Thank you for being here. And see you tomorrow. Bye, lovelies.